What's going on, evening? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Matt, bringing you back to NBA 2K18 Division Squads Tournament. We have the Centrist B team going up against the Pacificers A team. Centrist B are Derrick Rose, Brad Daugherty, Chauncey Billups, Ron Artest, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar going up against Kobe Bryant, Chris Paul, Klay Thompson, Peja Stojakovic, and Steve Nash. All representing the Lakers, Clippers, Warriors, Kings, and Suns. Centrists, the Bulls, the Cavs, the Pistons, the Pacers, and the Bucks. So you already know how we roll. I'm letting the intro play. Gotta make sure it's on Hall of Fame. Make sure the sides are neutral, and then let the bracket roll, and then we can get into the commentary. Let's see how this game goes down. I feel like the Pacificers are up against possibly their biggest threat here, but we'll see how everything goes. Billups with the cross. Rose. Chris Paul's guarding him. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with Klay Thompson on him. Kareem with a nice mid-range jump shot. Put him up one. Here's Paul. Paul with the ball. Thompson in the corner for three. He misses it. Rare miss from Klay Thompson from the corner. He should have corner specialists, but anyway. Centrists lead by 1. Kareem inside. Now the lead is 2. I feel like with the Pacificers' lack of big men, that's going to be a detriment to them. As much as I love all these players, there can only be one team that's a winner. Paul. Crossover. Tries to show off the handle, but he is unfazed. Here's Stojakovic. Here's the Kobe Bryant. Bryant drives in, one-legged floater, and he floats it in. That was some real Kobe's though. I feel like Kobe would do that in real life. Shoot. Rose. Kareem posts up. Here's Billups for 3, and he nails it. Billups puts his team up 3. Nash. Here's Paul. Paul drives in, steps back. Here's Thompson for 3. Doesn't get it to fall. He's 0-2 from downtown. Think it's getting a little chilly in here for Killer Klay. Billups to Rose. Daugherty in the both paint with Klay Thompson. Floats it up and in. The bank shot. The lead is now 4. Kobe is the only person that has scored for the Centrists. And not for the Centrists, but the Pacificers. Kobe. Thompson another 3-pointer. And he makes it this time. A little off balance, but it goes in. Centrists are still up by 2 points. Rose with the ball. Goes away from the logo. Uses the screen by Kareem. Doesn't drive. Brad Daugherty kicks to Artest. Kobe's there defensively. Bloody deep. Now Peja is over there guarding Abdul. Kareem steps forward. Gets blocked. And it's out of bounds, but the Centrist will retain possession. Solid defense there by Peja Stojakovic. Here's Rose. He kicks to Artest. Out to Daugherty. Back to Rose. Artest. Screen by Daugherty. Here's Artest. Drives in. Almost gets stripped, but Artest makes up for it by laying it up and in. The score is now 6-3 in favor of the Centrists. Here's the Pacificers. Oh, what a steal by Kareem. Billups to Artest. Artest finds a knife through the lane, gets it to Daugherty, and Daugherty lays it in. The lead is now 4. Here's Nash. Klay Thompson and Kobe are the only people that have scored. Here's Paul for 3. He nails it. Now Paul is on the board with his first 3 of the game. Scores 7-5. Doherty in the paint. Rebound, Kareem. Kareem lays it in. The lead is now back up to 3. Thompson for 3. He nails it. That's the only chance that they're going to have for 3-point shot. And they got a lot of those kinds of shooters. Legit. Artest for 3. He puts his team back up 3. Make a 3, give up a 3. I was going to say, the only legit shooter that they have on this team is really Chauncey. And you could count Ron Artest here. Paul. Nash. Here's Thompson. Here's Paul. Thompson from the logo. Doesn't get it to fall. He almost got it from the logo. Rose. Here's Artest. He passes it to Rose. Back to Artest. Artest another 3. Doesn't get it to fall. Rebound Peja. Peja pushes it up for the Pacificers. Tries to drive in against Kareem. Stops. Picks up his dribble. Nash. Kobe from mid-range. That's too much room for Kobe as he cuts the lead for 2. Rose. Rose trying to work through Paul. Paul is there defensively. Unfazed. Doherty. Here's Phillips. That's the Rose. Doherty. Here's Artest. Rose. Here's Artest. Artest pulls off another 3 and puts it in. 2 of 2 from downtown is Ron Artest, as the lead is back up to 4. Thompson another 3-pointer. It's good. 3s splashing here and there. This might be the most 3s made this whole tournament. As Klay Thompson trails his team by 2. There's a foul there by Steve Nash. Alright, here's Billups. Billups to Rose. Rose uses the screen. Doherty inside. He's too little. As the lead is back up to 3. Here's Nash. Peja. Hands it off to Paul. Paul drives in, floats it up, floats it in off the glass. CP3 now cuts the lead to 2. Doherty in the post against Klay Thompson, and he misses. Rebound Bryant. Here's Kobe pushing up the floor. Paul for another 3. Gets it to fall. Ooh, it was a 2. His foot was on the line. The lead is cut now to 1. Paul and Kobe have closer. Doherty throws it down to make him stretch the lead back up to 2. Excuse me. Here's Paul. He kicks it to Nash. Nash kicks to Thompson. Paul with the ball. Here's Kobe. Kobe from downtown. Doesn't get it to fall. Here's Artest, another 3. Doesn't get it to fall from the corner. Here's Peja. Peja passed to Paul. Paul passes it to Thompson, and Thompson gets blocked from behind, but Kobe recovers it and puts his team, not put his team in the lead, I'm sorry. He trails the team by 1 as he cut the lead with that amazing mid-range jump shot. A lost start in today's game. The lead is now 1 in favor of the Centrists. Centrists got to be careful. Here's Rose with the float. Doesn't get it to fall. Rebound Doherty. Here's Stojakovic. Nash from the corner for 3. It doesn't fall. Nash on Billups. Here's Kareem to Rose. Rose to Billups. Billups another 3. He puts it in. Stretches the lead back up to 3. It's raining threes out here. Kobe, crossover. Spins the shot. Puts it up, doesn't get it to fall. Rebound of the Kareem. Here's our test to Rose. Billups, one more shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound goes to Kareem, and the Kareem doesn't get it to fall, but he gets it back. Billups another 3. Puts it in. The lead is now 5, largest lead of the game in favor of the Centrists. Here's Paul. Paul a deep 3. Puts it in. Chris Paul cuts the lead to 3. The Pacificers need a stop. Can they get it? They've taken a lot of threes, but they've given up a lot on the other end, which is never good. Never good. Here's Kareem. Here's our test. Kareem trying to cut around. Here's Rose. Rose past the Billups. Here's Kareem. Inside Doherty. Rose. Rose fades back. Gets it to go. The Centrists are at a 2 to tie. Nah, it's not 2 to tie. A 2 to win can win the game here. Here's Paul. A 3 can win the game. A 3 can win the game for the Centrist B team. A 3 can win the game. Can they get it? Doherty banks in it off the glass. They need a couple stops. Kobe gets inside. Kobe passes to Nash. He passes it to Kobe. With a ball. There's Thompson. Thompson drives in. Pumps up. Way to lay it in. Now if they can just prevent them from scoring for the next 5 drives, for the next 5 possessions, they should be able to take the game. Way to rebound by Pager. Pager passed to Paul. Nash trying to facilitate. Nash pass to Thompson, pass to Kobe. Nash for 3. Puts it in. He cuts the lead to 2. So many 3-pointers today. My goodness. It's like a barrage. All they need is 1. All the Centrists need is 1. Kobe locked in on our test. Our test spins. Doesn't go up with it. Rose goes up with it. And it doesn't fall. Rebound Kareem. And he got it. Yet another classic showing. Klay Thompson would have been the MVP had the Pacificers won. Kobe was trying to wake up, but he couldn't, sadly. Chauncey Billups is the MVP of this game. Actually, I'm going to give it to Kareem for all the rebounds and putbacks he had early on and won the game. But Chauncey did good here, too. Especially with those 3 threes he had. But yeah, man. Anywho, let's see a team comparison. Yeah, there was like 11 threes shared between each team. Yeah, so much threes. And then, shoot. What's crazy is of course the Centrists B team will win the rebound battle because they got 2 bigs. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys soon for the next edition of NBA 2K18 Division Squads Tournament. So then, take care, y'all. Deuces.